keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Standard 8, Subject Mathematics, Topic Compound Interest, Chapter 14, Part 1. Let us recall, children, what is simple interest. A person takes a loan from institute like bank or Patapedi with fixed rate of interest. After stipulated time, he repays the loan with some more money. The additional money paid is called interest. We have learned the formula for finding the interest. Interest equal to PNR upon 100. In this formula, I is the interest, P is the principal, and N is number of years. R is the rate of interest at percent per annum. This is how the simple interest is calculated. Now let us see the definition of compound interest. Compound interest is the interest calculated on the principal and the interest accumulated over the previous period. It is different from the simple interest, where interest is not added to the principal while calculating the interest during the next period. Compound interest finds its usage in most of the transactions in the banking and finance sectors and also in the other areas as well. Some of its applications are like we can use in calculating increase or decrease in population, the growth of bacteria, rise or depreciation in the value of an item. Compound interest in mass. To understand the compound interest, we need to do its mathematical calculation. To calculate compound interest, we need to know the amount and the principal. It is difference between amount and principal. Compound interest formula is given below. Compound interest equal to amount minus principal. Now let us see in the next slide. This is our compound interest formula. A equal to P 1 plus R upon n raised to the power nt. In this they are telling A is amount, P is principal, interest rate is R, time is given in years. You can take n or either t for time years. Now this n they are representing that it is number of times interest is compounded per year. How many times the interest is compounded per year? So let us see. It is to be noted that the above formula is the general formula for the number of times the principal is compounded in a year. Number of times the principal is compounded in a year. If the amount is compounded annually, the amount is given like this way. A equal to P, in bracket write 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power T. Raised to the power T. When we will solve the problems, it become more clear how to do the calculations. Let us see in the next slide. In practice set 14.1, they have given, this is the principal 2000, rate is given in percent per annum, duration always we calculate in years, rate in percent, and principal or amount or either compound interest we will calculate in rupees. So see in first question, principal is given rupees 2000, rate is given 5% per annum, and time period is given 2 years. So we know very well from the previous slide what is the formula of amount. A equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. You are aware that n means time period, R is rate, and P is principal. So we substituted the values. Principal equal to 2000, 1 plus 5 upon 100 raised to the power 2, 2000. We cross multiply, 100 ones are 100 plus 5 upon 100 raised to the power 2. 100 plus 5, 105 upon 100 raised to the power 2. We do the cancellation. The common divisor of both numerator and denominator is what? 5. Cancel 5 and 5. We get 21 upon 20 raised to the power 2. When we multiply 21 into 21 two times, we will get 441. 20 into 20 is 400. We open the bracket, we do the cancellation, we cancel number of zeros, and 4 5s is 20. So now 5 into 441. Therefore, amount we get rupees 2205. Now compound interest we have to find out. Therefore, compound interest formula, we are aware that what is the compound interest formula? Amount minus principal. Amount minus principal. So amount we have written 2205. Principal we already know. It is given that 2000. We get rupees 205. Therefore, the amount is rupees 2205 and compound interest is 205. Now see the second question which was given in the previous slide of the table, that principal was given there 4000, rate was given in now decimal, 7.5 means 7.5 upon 100 raised to the power n, time period is 2 years. We substituted 4000, carry forward same as it is, then 1 plus, we remove the decimal of this 7.5, then 0 will be added in denominator, we get 75 upon 1000. Now cross multiply, 1000 into 1000 plus 75 upon 1000. We get 1075 upon 1000 whole square multiplied by 4000. Now 4000, write the factors of 1075. To make the calculation simple, we are writing this in factor form. You are free to do the cancellation by your own way. Either do it, divide it by a common divisor, or either write the factors. We have written 43 into 25, 40 into 25, cancel 25 into 25. We will get 43 upon 40 square. Therefore, 4000 into 43 upon 40 into 43 into upon 40, we will get amount equal to 4622.50. We substitute the values in compound interest formula. Amount minus principal equal to 4622.50 minus 4000 equal to rupees 622.50. Therefore, amount is 4622.50 and compound interest is 622.50. Now the same way the next sum, Samira Rao has taken a loan of rupees 12,500 at the rate of 12% per annum for 3 years. If the interest is compounded annually, then how many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? Principal given 12,500, rate given 12% per annum, and time period is given how many? 3 years. Now we will write amount equal to P 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to the power n. We substituted the values. We get the same way, 12,500 equal to 112 upon 100 is to the power 3. Time period is 3 years. Again do the factors, cut the common factors. We get 20 upon 25 into 28 into 28 into 28 equal to rupees 17,561.60. So Samira Rao will pay how much? 17,561.60 to clear the loan. Next, to start a business, Shalaka has taken a loan of rupees 8,000 at the rate of 10.5% per annum. After 2 years, how much compound interest will she have to pay? Principal given, time period given, and rate of interest is given 10.5%. So amount equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. Substitute the value of R 10.5 upon 100 raised to the power 2. Remove the decimal. So instead of 100 it become 1000. Now 1000 multiplied by 1 will become 1000 plus 105 upon 1000 multiplied by 8000. Now we will add this, we will get 1105 upon 1000 multiplied by 8000 whole square is given 8000. Again written the factors of 1105. So 221 into 5 upon 200 into 5 whole square. We get 8000. 221 upon 200 whole cube. Sorry, not cube, square. 8,000 into 221 upon 200 into 221 upon 200. Cancellation we will do. We get 9,768.20 paise. Now compound interest formula, we know that amount minus principal. So 9,768.20 minus 8,000, we will get 1,768.20. Now we can see that therefore after 2 years Shalaka will have to pay rupees 1,768.20 as the compound interest. So now children, you will practice this exercise sums and you will do the examples also as well as. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Thank you children.